My name's Paul. I've got a brother who's had a acquired brain injury through a road traffic accident. Fletchers came as a recommendation. I went online and looked at the background. They're very heavily linked with motorcycle accidents and things like that. I met with a couple of the people who work there, and it just felt right. It was a good fit. You know, they were relaxed. They come across as a family firm. They care about people. They've been there from day one. They've been able to purchase the house on his behalf, including the level of getting the builders in, talking to the builders about plans, and they recommended various things in the house that we wouldn't have thought of, to be honest. They've put in complete wet rooms, toilets for particular disability needs, and they've put walk-in wardrobes, levelled all the paving outside up to the front door so he doesn't have to step into the house. All the floors inside have been levelled, no joints between the doorways, anything they might trip hazards are completely gone. They understand Les's needs, they understand him as an individual. A large truck hit my brother from the side, from the left-hand side, at about 65 miles an hour. Broke most bones in his body and got acquired brain damage from it as well. They operated for 15 hours, 3 blood transfusions, and he was in a coma for approximately 3 months. We were told by the doctors that we didn't know what type of brother we'd get back, whether it'd be 50% of him, 100% of him, or 2%. It's that much in the balance with a brain injury, really. So he's back with us now, and his brain injury is quite severe. Les was in his late 50s before the accident. He was an independent chap, lived on his own. He's a motorcyclist all his life. Never owned a car licence, enjoyed nothing better than going out for a ride every day. And that was his life, really. He just enjoyed being a biker. And for a 60-year-old, he was a fit guy, you know. Straight from the accident, it's obviously difficult. You don't expect that to come into your life. The hospital part is really quite mind-blowing, you know, from A&E right the way through to a brain unit like the Walton Centre. And that's difficult to take. You're seeing things that you don't expect to see as a family member. And then you've got the worry of what is going to happen. You know, I've never been through it before, so I don't know what solicitors can do for you or not do for you. You can't see a way forward. You're too close to it all. And then someone like Fletcher steps in, helps you with the legal side of it, helps you with the court protection side of it. I knew once I knew my brother had a brain injury, he would struggle to be able to operate as usual. The court protection order protects him and everyone else around him. You know, it's easy for things to be levelled at the family, I suppose, if there isn't somebody, you know, independent, looking after finances, looking after his well-being and his best interests. Because he is still an individual. His interests come first before what I think is right for him, and that's what the court protection team do. The team have met so far, 3 or 4 of them. They bend over backwards to help. There's nothing was to be too much for them, and they understand our family because they speak to us on a regular basis. Fletchers as a company and supporting people through what me and the family have been through, for me, would be the only company I'd talk about. I know what the company's doing. You see them on the TV all the time, and you hear them on the radio. Fletchers I hadn't come across before in any capacity, but they're definitely the ones to go with, yeah, no doubt about it. Effectively, it's just an extra arm of the family really dealing with them, and that's how we see it, and they deal with all the stuff that allows us to get on with just being brother and sister to them now.